All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another one reaching us. Well, onto this one, a lot of things are actually happening. Peter Obi supporters evacuated from flight after saying Tinubu must not be sworn in. All right, so my brother, my sister, what exactly is happening? Well, onto this, it has been gathered that a yet to be identified man was on Friday evening carried off an Abuja to Lagos flight. The middle-aged the middle-aged lone protester was said to have announced that the president-elect Bola Tinubu must never be sworn in as president on May 29. Well, onto this, in the video obtained by our correspondent, it took the effort of no fewer than 6 airport security officers to evacuate him after holding up the aircraft for more than an hour, as the 6 p.m. flight had yet to move as of 7 p.m. Well, onto this, the man could be heard shouting as he was being carried off the ASO. Obedient, you are here, they are doing this to me. Obedient, you are here, I am naked. Obedient, you are here, I am going naked. However, no one could come near as officials of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria and then Ibom Air surrounded him. Well, as the man struggled with the security men, he kept on shouting that Obedient were looking at him being malhandled in the plane. All right, my people. Well, this is what is reaching us right now. Well, to me, I think the way the whole thing is actually going right now, it's becoming something that is unbearable for some set of people, and then right now I think we should allow the court to give us the final judgment on this. If the court says that's, I'm just giving my advice anyway, not that I'm supporting any party, because all these that are happening are not just normal at all. For somebody to go inside a plane and be making this kind of pronouncement, this has become unbearable anyway, and it's something that we need to put ourselves into order. Though we know that a lot of people, majority of people are tired of what is happening in the country, and they know they cannot even want to take a kind of glue to withstand the party, the APC party, as we speak right now. Well, I will not blame anyone because, according to that musician, he made it clear that Nigeria jaga jaga. Even the so-called people who actually voted for APC right now, I'm very sure, until maybe after some time, they will realize either APC is good for them or not. But we cannot say anything right now because we don't know if Bola Ahmed Tinubu will even come out and do the best. And a lot of people were like, oh, as far as APC, nothing will happen. But our prayer is that the good Lord will make the right thing, a good thing to happen anyway. Yes, and right now, a lot of things are actually going wrong. That some set of people, you don't know what must have happened, what the APC government must have done to this guy's family. Maybe that's why it's like trying to go colo. You understand? Yes, we'll not blame him anyway. The truth of the matter is, we all need to be very prayerful. We need to call ourselves together to see if this will be well with us, because as the whole matter is right now, things are not working the way it's supposed to work, and exactly what I have seen to that. Well, meanwhile, majority of people on their own part have reacted in different forms. Well, and then I think at this time around, I need to hear opinions of different people concerning this. It will be a great thing that we make us to have a right judgment. Well, onto this one, according to this one is an anonymous person anyway. He says, I think some destructive elements have hijacked the obedient movement. How can you go inside the plane and be saying such nonsense when the political mood in the country is not friendly? It is as bad as suicide. Oh my goodness. Well, and exactly what it is, because right now the mood of everyone in this country is not right at all. Everybody is vexing, even to the extent, some set of people are, are crying in Lagos that the so-called Lagos state government that they actually voted for has not talked about their matter, no, has not been helping hands. But right now, who do we actually blame on this matter? Well, according to Kola Wale Aguilara, he says, well, it is just because you don't understand they are always destructive. The way they abuse people will show you they don't worry for anything. They are an extension of IPOP. Okay, I think this man is talking about the IPOP group right now, and against this man that is actually angry that they are the extension of IPOP. Well, that's another one. Well, somebody replied at Kola Wole Ayilara, says, well, see how stupid you are supporting the worst government on earth, okay? Because he is from your tribe. I always knew Yorubas are wild animals from the way they talk like dogs. Okay, this one has been said by Etebong Abraham. Well, my brother, my sister, I think at this level, this is not a time for us to actually be insulting each other. This is the time for us to put it right. Like what I always tell my people, I will say, well, if you say APC is the party you actually love and you want to vote for APC, nobody is saying you should not vote for any party of your choice. And then, no, for the masses, for the other opponent anyway that say, oh, they prefer Labour Party. One thing I we need to understand is, if there is actually love in this country, if there is love, I think any party that wins should be celebrated. I don't know if you actually understand what I'm trying to say. If APC that you are voting for wins, I think the other party, Labour Party, PDP, should be happy if everything is actually working the way it's supposed to work. But in a situation whereby when the other party wins, the other party would like, oh, I have to go to court. That is, there is a clause, there is a problem, and which exactly is what we are trying to tackle right now. Because on a very good day, we are all supposed to be fighting for. If you are saying one Nigeria, that means one love. But with the way the whole thing is going right now, it has shown that there is no love in the country. And how do we put all these things right? I think is by prayers and trying to tolerate each other, because the way the whole thing is right now, my brother, my sister, we don't need to deceive ourselves. We don't need to deceive ourselves. Things will not work out if we continue to say we want to be fighting ourselves. Because this man is now shouting, oh, where are the obedience? You can imagine. So obedience, you people are watching me and they are doing this to me. So it's just like somebody's calling for war. You understand? So it shouldn't be like that. And nobody actually answered. Though some obedience might be there, and then people don't want trouble right now. What we need is way forward. How can we make everything fine? Like what I used to tell my people, if it is APC that is entering, fine. But hope they are going to make everybody smile. Hope things will work out for good. I think that's how it's supposed to be at this level that we are right now. Hope things will work out for good. But in a situation whereby some set of people be like, no, well, it's our party, and the other party will not be laughing at the other party. No, it shouldn't be in that way. We need to work together as one to make a better nation if we actually want this nation to be together, or else let everybody go their separate ways. The Yoruba nation agitators, the Biafra, the Arewa, all this set of people, they have their own group that have made up their minds that, oh, this can never work. Then the best thing is for us to go our separate ways. But in a situation whereby we are not cooperating and all that, I think that should be the best. Because right now nobody is trying to understand the other person, and there's some set of people are not taking it like a do or die. That's exactly what is killing us in this country. I still have some comments coming in, and a lot of people, in fact many people are hungry. Yes, many people are hungry, but one thing we should continue to do right now is to keep praying. There is nothing prayers cannot do, because I don't actually, on my own side, I am not happy with the situation of the country. I will not say I am happy. Nothing is working, and I think we all need to make it right. We need to make things work out for ourselves so that we can be happy. When they tell us one Nigeria, then we know exactly this is one Nigeria. Baba God and your hand with it. Well, this is exactly what it is right now, my people. Onto this, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your own take, my people, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are new on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.